This is a new YouTuber. I'm called Lego Guy, and we're gonna do some new intros and new other videos, of course, for you guys coming up soon. Today we're starting the new Resurgence of Indiana Jones. This is basically a new set that we have, set 770-12, the fighter plane chase with 387 pieces. Basically an iconic scene, of course, from an iconic movie. We do have one instruction booklet, of course, too, to build both the car and the plane. So we're gonna talk about it afterwards. So let's show you the review of this whole set. All right, so here we have a look at a close-up on this fighter plane chase set here. Here you see we have basically the look at the Berlin sign and also a little bit of tunnel piece we have. And a bit of a cool little shrubbery we have, of course, in a way. And pretty neat little add-on, of course, for the set, which I didn't really think it needed, but pretty unique in a way. Here's a look at the car we also have too. And you can see, kind of looks like a car from that era of World War II, maybe from the 20s or so, maybe a little bit older model. I like the big tire car on the back, of course, too, of the car. And the figures, of course, you can see we're gonna take the figures out. To move them, take them out, you have to move the windshield down, of course. You have Henry Sr., who is basically, oh, he doesn't want to have his hat on. He's basically right there. And does have a little bit of back printing on him as well, too. Not really anything on his headpiece, or his head, of course, though. But I like this figure. And he does have his little journal thing we're going to take out of the suitcase to show you. Here's Indiana Jones. We do have Indiana. And basically you can see here, his whip is the same as the old style whips. His fedora hat is also the same. A little bit different, of course, you can see. And if you want to look at the hat, there's a look at the hat, of course, we do have. And the little hat hair combination is pretty cool too, in a way. He does have a different style, double-sided face, like he's like, Dad, we're gonna get shot, or he's coming back, you know, like he says in the movie. And I do like his back printing too, that you have too. That's pretty cool that they added this on. The previous figures did not have that, so that's pretty cool. One thing I also want to point out is that we have these style chests for the car that are in here. So we have basically his little suitcase that basically used for Henry Sr. And you have basically like a little bit like a diary thing, of course, a little bit of a small book thing, of course. It's kind of cool that Henry Sr. is carrying, or aka Sean Connery, which is pretty cool to say the least. And you can close it up and basically fits in there like any other suitcase, of course. We also have this little trunk piece that looks like something that you see from Minecraft, which kind of does in a way. And if you open it up, you get some cool pieces, of course, in a way that basically has a gun and an umbrella, which I think is kind of funny because in the movie you realize that it doesn't really open up, but that's what he uses to scare a bunch of pigeons to scare the airplane guy away. So kind of hilarious if you think about that. The gun basically I think would be used for the pilot though, but I think it's kind of interesting that we got a gun. And if you want to now, we're gonna put these little things back in place of the car. So you can put these right there. And here's like a little another place to put the suitcase. And how we're gonna put the characters back in, you have little jumper pieces right here, of course, too, that are fit for the car. And what we're gonna do is, we're gonna put the figures sitting up like sit. Oh, Henry doesn't want to be cooperative. There we go. And his hat keeps on flying up, guys, sorry. And you fit the characters in like so. And basically then, of course, you basically can adjust the windshield, and there you have them sitting in a car. So pretty cool. Next here is look at the aircraft. This is a pretty cool looking, I think probably like whatever type of German aircraft we're gonna call it. I don't know what kind it would be, but you see the windshield. I basically made a mistake on putting the windshield on the plane, but kind of gives like a little realism effect because basically it was a little bit disgusting, a little bit foggy, of course, but kind of gives a little bit of realism. I like the camo on the side airplane. That's something that the original one did not have. We're gonna take out the pilot, of course. And we're gonna basically show you him. And one thing I want to show you guys too is if you look at it is inside the plane is basically the two controllers, and those are also a joystick. So you have those two right there. Sorry, my fingers away, guys. And that's basically kind of gives a little bit of realism to what an actual fighter plane is there look like. Pretty cool in a way. So here's a look at the pilot that we have, and we're gonna put his hands down to show you him. This is probably, I don't know what a German pilot would look like, but this is the German pilot, of course, we have. And you see he has basically some goggles that flip up to show him as well. And if you take off his back of his headpiece, he doesn't really have any back printing, but he does have a standard plain face, which is kind of cool how he looks like that. If you want to now, we're going to put him back in place, of course, and you can basically fit him into plain like so. Actually, we need to lift up the arms because this is a tricky little thing for a lot of minifigures. Put him in there like so, and then you put it back in the window piece like so. And if you want to, you can take off the wings and basically, because now you have the fire on the side, kind of, and also underneath the plane too, as well as on both sides. It gives the effect of basically, of the iconic scene and the tunnel scene, that now they're trying to outrun him, but then this little guy goes skidding right past him like so, before he crashes, which is kind of hilarious, but also kind of like a kind of a scary scene in the movie, because, you know, I watched the scene myself last night, and, you know, this poor pilot's going to meet his demise, which is kind of sad. One thing also we're going to show you guys last is we have these two stunt shooters. And if you want to, we're going to basically have one shoot an airplane. Now, the other ones, too, of course, too, I'm not going to shoot them both off, but that's how they shoot off there. And they are pretty cool. But yeah, so there is, look at the fighter plane chase set. And there you guys have it. All right, and so there you guys saw a close-up look at this nice looking fighter plane chase style set. Now also, because I'm a new YouTuber, I have the old style set. If you guys want me to, I can show you this, how they compare size-wise. This set, I gotta say, is from an iconic movie, The Last Crusade. I was born basically probably about, I don't know how old I was, but it was an iconic movie from an iconic two characters. Guys say, you know, both characters, I basically gotta say the person that played Henry Stone Sr., I can't remember his name, Henry Sr., basically he's passed away. Great looking actor. Harrison Ford, also cannot wait to see what they got for the new movie, of course, in way 2. Sorry, wait a minute. But basically though, really cool looking set that I gotta say that is great overall. Do I recommend getting this set? Absolutely. It's a really a cool set, of course. And one thing I will say is I'm glad to see Indiana Jones make a resurgence after so many years. I think the last series that came out was 2008. And it's great to see this set overall. One thing I will say is a lot of controversy on this set, though, was it was like a war theme. We always hear LEGO say they're not going to do war theme style sets. This kind of fits kind of that criteria. Does that matter? No. Little kids, I think they're going to like the car because it's pretty cool. An airplane, a lot of kids are going to swoosh around, you know, and make it crash. That's how it kind of is in a way. The car, cool looking design. The signage, of course, I got to say, pretty cool little add-on for basically the set overall too. Wish we got the tunnel, of course, but LEGO could probably make it a bigger set though, of course. But I do think this is going to be pretty cool. But yeah, this is a really cool looking set. We're not going to rate it though, but it is pretty cool. If you want me to do the other comparison of the older one versus the newer one, let me know in the comments, and I would gladly put that out for you guys when you guys want to see it. Also, I am doing other sets, of course, too. I am going to go for a Jurassic Park set that's coming out in a couple, I think next month, of course. And I will do some Disney series figures, and whatever else you want to see in the comments, let me know. I'm still a new YouTuber, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And like I said, I'm not professional like the other guys, of course, because I know there's lots more other guys that are more professional than I am, like Just Too Good, Mandy Art Productions, I name a few of them. But also, too, link in the description. I went to get this set at Brixton Minifigs store in Huntsville, Alabama. If you want to get this set, I will basically also get some sets from there, old style ones to review, and hope you guys will enjoy. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to put out more videos for you guys soon, and I will see you guys next time.